Now you remember earlier in our tour we had a look at the F car. We said how there were 251 built and 250 of them converted between 1918 and 1930 into a more modern crossbench design. Well, this is one of those trams. So from this floor level here down we have an F car, or 1899-1900 technology and construction, and on top we have a crossbench body resembling the P car, which we looked at just a few moments ago, dating from the middle 1920s. The last one of these actually came out in 1930. So here we have 154, which from there down is actually older than our F car. This became the LP class. And this class had the distinction of being the only passenger cars to operate in Newcastle. Now, the city of Newcastle had quite an extensive electric tramway system, and 98 of these trams were dispatched north for use in that city. And they ran there from 1923 until 1950, when the last tram line closed. Rockdale, in the Sydney suburb, it had 8 of these trams exclusively in the last years of its life, and this particular tram was the very last one to leave the Rockdale system. Not the last one to run, the last one to leave the system. It left there on a Wednesday afternoon, or a Wednesday morning I should say, in November 1949. So although we won't be able to pick it up with our camera, we carry Newcastle on one end of the tram and Rockdale on the other, and this colour scheme, which is the drab one we mentioned, was used in Newcastle exclusively. They never got round to the green and cream there. So very basically, there's not much more we can say about these, excepting of course that these were the ones that tended to break down in the early post-war years, 1946, 47, 48, because their old 1899 equipment had given up the ghost. And the government of the day used this as an excuse, or one of their excuses, to get rid of the trams by saying to everyone, look, they're all broken down, they keep breaking down, they're this, they're that, and they're everything else. What they never bothered to say was that we're looking at 1899 equipment, and these were only a stopgap until new trams could be built anyway.